Are you ready for some big bulls? Well, we're going to bring you our top 10 biggest bulls that we ever filmed, and many for several years in a row. Number 10, Dagger, the bull in the foreground. Ignore the bull in the background for now. Dagger was a beast. He had the most massive brow tines. And his body? Oh, he was a stuffed sausage, wasn't he? Next is Hook, number 9. He didn't have a big body, but his antlers were amazing. They just didn't stop. Look at those brow tines. Look at all the junk. And you know, we love junk. Hook had junk years in a row. He was a very unique bull. And he was really the first big bull we ever photographed. He's not a bull from the valley. See, he's from a different area. This was one of our first experiences watching an older bull behave around a younger bull. He wasn't mentoring this kid. He really didn't want him around. Next, number 8, Swagger. Swagger deserves to be here, despite his lack of antlers, because he had a massive body. Probably the strongest shoulders of any bull we've known. And this wasn't even his cycle year. His cycle year, he was a monster. Even his antlers had improved that year to intimidation levels. Number 7, Beloved Grumpy. Yeah, his antlers were kind of average, really. But look at that body. And here, he'd actually already lost a lot of weight during the rut because he stayed busy. This is probably the busiest bull we've ever known. He was a master of the rut. He was bulky. He was beautiful. He had a very masculine look to his neck, his forehead, his bulk. And the cows loved him. You can see them all the way in the background there. They're scattered all over this meadow. We miss this boy. We miss him dearly. Oh, Grumpy. Very, very special bull. Love that beard. Okay, number 6, Mr. T. The first big bull we ever photographed in the valley. Was massive. Mr. T. T for tolerance, not for the 18 character. You know, Petey the Fool. A gentle bull. But make no mistake, he was dominant. He never backed down from any fight. And the girls took a shining to him. How could they not? Look at those paddles. and that interesting schism there, that one tine on the back of his right paddle. That was unique to that year. Number 5. Now we're getting down to Rick's really favorite bulls. This was the first year we ever saw drop tine out of velvet. And if you'll notice, he didn't have his signature drop tine that year. Handsome bull. Big boy. As you're going to see next, when you see him, as we found him a couple of years later, in velvet. There's his drop tine. He even has one on his brow tine on the left. But look at those antlers. They're so reachy. Wide paddles, big-bodied bull, big-bodied bull. And to think, his antlers hadn't stopped growing at this point. They still had a couple of weeks left. Number 4, Walter. Rick saw Walter a couple of years ago. Here's a bull that Rick only was on for about half an hour. That's all. But what an impression this bull made to us both. Look at that rack. It's so full of junk. It just twists and turns and has points everywhere. Fronts, backs, sideways. He is one scuffed up dude. That's a scar on his forehead that's permanent. That's not just missing hair. One grizzled old dude here. Big-bodied bull. I'm so glad Rick had the opportunity to meet this guy. He made that big of an impression. Number 3. This is 2025 here, because Cowboy has come into his own. Last year, he wasn't impressive at all. This year, he has more than made up for it. Just look at him. He's a tank and a half. This bull has some potential to be something. What a beautiful rack. What a beautiful boy. And you'll notice, he looks a lot like King James here, who is our number 2 biggest bull pick. King James, believed to be the father of Grumpy, and also somehow related to Cowboy. Here's a rare moment when we saw King James in a good mood, mentoring young Cece, Crabclaw. King James, big, dominant, bulky, was known for his short fuse. So this was a nice moment to witness and be able to document. Okay, here we are. Number 1. You all knew this, right? Yeah. Flattop 23. The biggest, the most impressive, the widest rack. Not the bulkiest body, but certainly the most stunning bull moose we have photographed to date. And to think we have been with this bull and known him and documented him since he was 2 years old. This, when we see him, and we really feel strongly that we will be seeing him soon, will be our 7th year with him. You may remember this clip from last year, 2024, when he and TJ were sparring. TJ, with both of his antlers, would spar with half of 23's antlers. And when he did get inside of that huge rack, 23 put an end to this little sparring session. We desperately hope to find this kind of behavior with him again soon. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.